Hi, I'm Jay Darwala, founder and CEO at Yactraq. Think of us as Siri, but for online content, audiovisual content. So what is the problem we're solving? We all know that video content is exploding and that monetization is a challenge. But what's not so clear, a little deeper and underneath, is that machines historically have been great since the days of ASCII at using numbers and text. But audiovisual content is still essentially like a foreign object to the machine. It's like dark content the machine finds, computers find hard to understand. And so at Yactraq we said, hey, in our ideal world, wouldn't it be great if we could somehow help machines, have enough metadata on that audiovisual content, which was cheap enough and therefore universal, and could essentially solve this entire problem. And so that's exactly the solution we went out and built. And this is how it works. The audiovisual content comes into our speech recognizers. Then the text transcript goes to a second layer of processing in a natural language processing module, and that's where the final output metadata comes from. And that's then in turn applied by our customers and ourselves to either target ads or to profile users or discover content, search for content, even do brand sentiment on video. So this is how we deliver the product and the service, either through the cloud or a hybrid deployment model. Now here's the market opportunity. We have, in the next 5 years, there are going to be billions of hours of online video, and we expect that there will also be billions of dollars to index this content. Now, why will our customers pay companies like Yactraq this kind of money? Is because, again, within 5 years, you're going to have billions of unique visitors using audiovisual content, essentially almost the entire internet. And from our customers' perspective, it's not billions, but it's tens of billions that are at stake. So this is where we are in our market go-to-market strategy. We've got a lot of early adopters by now. We're also indirectly addressing an early majority through technology platform providers, and I'll just detail that in a moment. So this is how we do it. We're focusing on an OEM-like strategy where we work with video platforms and ad technology players who in turn then act as a force multiplier gateway into hundreds and possibly thousands of video publishers. So there's competition, of course. Companies like Rovi and Gracenote, they use manual processes. They're obviously expensive. We expect they could become customers. Ramp and Plains, on the other hand, have end-to-end functionality. So we're actually more focused on having a core engine and letting our customers actually build that kind of end-to-end functionality. So this slide is here to indicate that we see a serious opportunity here to make money, more than 100 million in revenue within 5 years. So I've spent most of my life as an IT entrepreneur, sold the very first Ethernet switch in India, and also helped create OneSource, which is now worth more than 100 million on the Bombay Stock Exchange. Our CTO, Lee, is a PhD in pattern recognition with a background at Princeton and SRI. Francois, our VP of BizDev, has almost 25 plus years in video with Dolby, Philips, and also successful startups like Skystream. Subhash, on our advisory board, has been CEO of 3Com and Synopsys India, as well as started some iconic companies. And Randall is a VP at Comcast, reporting to CEO. So we've indexed millions of minutes in production. We've got our first paying customers and some very cool recognition. TIE 50 winner this year, CIX Top 20 last year. Some initial funding from me and Government of Canada research grants, and we're looking for some more money to expand. About 1.5 million right now, which will go roughly about evenly into marketing and technology. So to wrap up here, it's a big market. There's a lot of undiscovered pain, so we're ahead of the curve in that sense. It's a great product, and we have a great team as well, and this is how you can contact me.